So up until now, we focused on parts of speech, which are like the building blocks of a sentence. Now we're going to talk about sentences, what makes good sentences. So you have this handout. Please read along with me, and when I give extra information, take notes, just like you would if you were in class with me, okay? So sentence positions. English sentence has positions where only certain words can go. Sometimes we call them slots or holes in the sentence. Only certain words can go there. Only certain parts of speech can go in each position, okay? To make a complete sentence in English, an independent clause, another word for complete sentence, right? You have to put the right part of speech in the right position. The sentence positions are subject, verb, objects, and complement. So we're going to start with the first two today, subjects and verbs, because these are the key elements of every English sentence. Every sentence in English will have a subject and a verb. They might have an object, they might have a complement, they might not. But every sentence will have a subject and verb or it won't be complete. Okay? So, what is a subject exactly? A subject tells who or what performed the action of a sentence. The subject can be a noun, pronoun, or noun phrase. It has to be one of those things. So what is a noun phrase? Remember that a phrase is a group of words. So a noun phrase is a group of words with nouns and some describing words, like adjectives or prepositional phrases. So the noun as subject here would be John plays soccer. The pronoun as subject would be he, right? He is always in a good mood. And then these are noun phrases. The new window. The window in the corner. Okay? So this is what we call a complete subject. So I'm going to skip down right here. The complete subject is everything before the verb. So the new window is everything before the verb. This is the verb broke. Okay? The simple subject is the main noun or pronoun that performs the action of the verb. The simple subject is not going to be a prepositional phrase or an adjective. So we have to look in that noun phrase and find what is that main noun that goes with the verb. Okay, so in here, the complete subject is going to be the new window. The simple subject is just going to be this word, window. Okay. The window in the corner is going to be the complete subject, everything before our verb has. Right? Everything is the complete subject. And our simple subject will be window, right? This is what has a crack, the window. What's in the corner, that's a prepositional phrase. So that's never going to be the simple subject. And you already know what a verb is, so I don't have to repeat that. A verb is a verb. So let's look a little bit more about complete and simple subjects. So here's my sentence. We always go to the market on Sundays. Remember that your complete subject is everything before the verb. So we always, right? The simple subject is going to be the noun or pronoun. So that's going to be we. Why do I need to know what is the simple subject? Because that's the one where I match the verb, we go. If it was he, we would say goes, right? So we have to match our subject, our simple subject, to our verb. So let's look here. My friend with a pool sometimes invites me to his house. Invite is my verb, so everything before the verb is going to be my simple subject. My friend with the pool sometimes, the whole thing. So let me put that in here. But the simple subject is going to be friend. My is an adjective. With the pool is a prepositional phrase, sometimes is an adverb. So this is the noun that matches the verb, invites. I need to know that because this is singular, right? So friend invites. I have to put that S on my singular verb. If it said my friends, I would take that S off, right? My friends invite and use the plural verb. Last example, their amazing house has a tennis court and a pond. So here's my verb, has, and this whole thing is going to be my complete subject. My simple subject is just this noun, house. And again, now house matches the verb has. So I don't say have, that would be my plural verb. So it's important to find those simple subjects so that you can match and choose the correct form of the verb. So that's going to be your first practice. It says to underline the complete subject and then circle the simple subject and then circle the correct verb to match. Okay, so let's do a couple of these together. Number one, what is my complete subject? It's everything before the verb. So I'm going to underline that whole thing. It's hard for me to circle on the computer, so I'm going to use the color blue instead, okay? So without knowing them better, my opinion, where is my simple subject? This has a lot of extra stuff, so we have to really look. So remember, it's never going to be a prepositional phrase. So without knowing them better, it's actually a prepositional phrase. I'm going to cross it out. What's opinion? Sorry, my. That's an adjective, so I'm also going to cross that out. So I am left here with my noun, opinion. That is a noun, singular or plural? Singular, right? So we're going to match is. My opinion is not clear. Let's do one more together. After a month of waiting, the trip has or have finally begun. Now I have a hint right here, because if there's a comma at the beginning of a sentence, usually the noun, the subject is right after. But let's look. After a month, what's that? Preposition. Oh, sorry, we have to start with the complete subject. Sorry about that. So remember, the complete subject is everything before the verb, so let's underline that first. That's my complete subject. Now, after a month, PP, cross it out, of waiting. That's a prepositional phrase as well. So that leaves me with the trip. That's going to be my simple subject. So do we say the trip has or the trip have? The trip has, right? My singular verb. All right? So that's how you do this exercise. I'm going to give you some time to do number 3, 4, 5, and 6. And when you are finished, go on to the next video and we'll check in.